Welcome to My Dream Home with Jody Hinkle. On My Dream Home, we'll help you find your dream home or turn your house into the home of your dreams. Learn about the properties, products, and services that will make that dream a reality. Brought to you in part by Railyard, upscale urban offices for sophisticated professionals, and Patio Pools, local family fun since 1969.
I'm excited to be out on location at Civano Nursery with Eric Clark. Thank you for being on the show.
Great to be here.
This place is beautiful and it gives me so many great ideas that I can use at my home. Tell the folks at home about Civano Nursery.
Well, we're at 5301 South Houghton. You know, we've been here for about 16 years, so you can't miss us when you're going down Houghton. We're on 4 acres almost, so you know, you've got this big green wall in front of us. You can just see us right away. We grow a lot of our plants in our farm down in Sahuarita, so about 80% of what we sell here is grown right here in southern Arizona. So that makes them more acclimated to our challenging climate. And so that's it's a great way to, you know, if you're not a good gardener, you know, get a nice hardy shrub that's going to really not take a lot of water, you know, like a Valentine emu bush or something like that, where you're going to get great color in the winter, attract hummingbirds, not use a lot of water, plus they're just acclimated to our climate.
You know, right now, this time of year, I always wonder what's a good way to bring color to my yard, and also something that's going to last the test of time, you know, during these colder months.
Well, quick and easy are any of these bedding plants that you can do. You know, we've got snapdragons and stock, petunias, even these wallflowers, which give great fragrance. A lot of these are going to be really tough for the cold, so you don't have to cover them or even worry about animals eating them. Wallflowers won't be eaten by the rabbits or heavily, either will the snapdragons. So you just put out a pot, good soil, water regularly. You know, with this year we've gotten some rains, we don't even have to water that much. Wallflowers are great perennials, and so are snapdragons. A lot of the others are annuals. You know, they'll bloom from October through April, and then you switch them out for summer color.
How should folks care for their plants during this time of year? Should they cut down on watering? What should they do?
Well, you can cut down on the frequency of watering, but always water deeply and thoroughly, because you want to flush the salts out of the soil as much as possible. Our water is real alkaline and it builds up in our soils, and so always flush. Think of flushing the pots out, flushing even your trees and shrubs, good deep waterings. But you don't have to do it every day, that's for sure. When we have temperatures in the 70s like this, it's just a perfect time to water, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and not every day. And if we get a rain in a week, you might even be able to go a week without having to water, especially something really drought tolerant like a wallflower. So there's a lot of great things you can do that don't take a lot of water and will give you great color through the winter without a lot of care. The most important thing is probably use good potting soil, which is mostly peat moss, and it's going to help retain that moisture. You would never want to use native soil in a pot because it's too heavy clay soil and it won't drain properly and things will fail. So always use good, well-draining potting soil. Water, you know, regularly but not every day, and put them in the full sun. Most of them will really want full sun this time of year. There are some things that will bloom in the shade, but not very many. And so that full sun situation is going to give you the best whack of color.
So for the folks at home that want to come down and get some ideas for themselves, take some stuff home that they can plant, what's the best way for them to find out about you guys?
Well, you can call us at 546-9200 or look us up on the internet. We have a great website that has a catalog of all of our different plants that we grow down at our farm and a lot of the bedding plants that we might have. So just look at the website, come on down, 5301 South Houghton, or give us a call. If you have any questions about what to plant this time of year, we can direct you in that area. And also, you know, any questions about bugs, fertilizer, pests, funguses, so forth, we can answer those questions. It's great to come down here because we've got everything blooming right now. So that's a great way to get a hold of us.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My name is John Peter Wilhite. I'm the Executive Director of Sonoran Glass School. Sonoran Glass School has been around since the year 2000, so we're in our 15th year of existence. We are a nonprofit, which means we're a 501c3, and our focus is to educate people, inspire people about the wonders of glass art, to give them the opportunity to check it out, play with it, have fun, create. So we are moving into the holiday season, and we've begun to focus both our students and our instructors on the fact that we want people to have lots of things that they can check out. when they come to the school. Some things are already in our gallery, but on Sunday, December the 20th, we will be having our winter open house, where people will find, platters, plates, ornaments to decorate their homes with, jewelry pieces, things that they can display on a table. So it may be a beautiful vase, it may be a beautiful tray that they can put in a holder. And all of the pieces are created here at the school by the students and the instructors who work here in our space. When people come to the event, they will get a chance to participate. On that day, we're going to have the opportunity for people to come in and do what we call a make your own ornament experience. So they will actually have the experience of coming in, working with one of our instructors and making their own ornament, creating the colors, and kind of deciding what kind of design they want to use. When people get the chance to come in and try a piece, our goal is to, one, inspire them to understand what happens when you make glass art. So that's one goal, to kind of get them interested in it. But the other goal I would say is hopefully they get inspired enough that they go, hey, I kind of want to learn more about this. Maybe I'm going to sign up for a class. Or maybe what I want to do is bring my family in. We can all come in and do this together. We offer a variety of classes here at Sonoran Glass School. We work with everyone from a beginner, a clear beginner who's never done glass, up to people who are advanced. We have classes that range from, say, a 3-hour class that happens on some day of the week, up to semester-long classes. We actually have a partnership with Pima Community College, where we have a semester-long hot furnace blowing class. And they're predominantly set up for people who are beginners and people who want to learn about glass art. But we do offer classes for people who are a little bit more advanced, say they're intermediate and they want to enhance their skills in glass art. They want to become better at what they do. And we make sure that we offer those classes too to help those individuals out. With our class structure, we are able to start with people as young as 5 years of age on up from there. I've seen people 80, 85, 90 come in and do a session with us because they're really interested in glass. But the great thing is a lot of times families come in and they're looking for an opportunity to work together in a family unit. And it gives them the opportunity to come in, work together, each see each other make a piece, and then have something that they get to take home with them. So to find out more about Sonoran Glass School, you could go to our website, which is sonoranglass.org. You can give us a call on our office number, which is 884-7814, or better still, come on down and check us out. We're located at 633 West 18th Street, just south of downtown. Our doors are always open Monday through Friday for certain, 9 to 5, and even on Saturdays and Sundays we may be here.
I'm happy to be out on location at America's Mattress with the owner, Jeff Saunders. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thanks, Jody. Yep.
Now, you guys have a great selection of mattresses here, and the one thing that I know is that comfort when you sleep is extremely important. And you have a lot of different options for folks to help them get that comfort level, right?
Absolutely. We have many different feels, many different price points, many different options for just about everybody.
Now, one of the things that I find interesting, and I don't know a lot about, are the frames that pivot.
So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is CERTA is going to be doing a really good special that starts December 4th. It's going to go for about 6 weeks, but if you come in and you buy an iComfort or I-Series mattress and box spring, they're going to free upgrade you to one of the pivot bases. So what the pivot base does, and it's already adjusted up just a little, but with this wired remote, you can adjust the head up pretty high, as high as you want to go. And if you sleep this way, it helps relieve some of the acid reflux. It'll help with blood flow. It might take some pressure off your back. It's great for sitting up and watching TV, so you're not straining your neck. There's a lot of benefits to having the adjustable base with just the head going up. So this is what our special is going to be for about 6 weeks, and it's the first time CERTA's ever done this, so we're going to see how it goes.
So now this allows you to sleep on your mattress, but in a position that's better for you.
Right, and there's a lot of people out there that sleep with 2 and 3 pillows. This will take the place of that.
So Jeff, for the folks at home that want to find out more about this offer and about you guys as well, what's the best way for them to do that?
They can come down to either one of our locations. We have a Grant and Tucson Boulevard location. We're on the northwest corner there. Or you can go on the north side of town. We're at the southwest corner of Oracle and McGee.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Jody, thank you. Yep.
So welcome back to Wilson Audio. Today we're going to be talking about the next generation, or Gen 2, of Blue Sound. Blue Sound have listened to what everyone has been telling them about things that might have been missing, changes they wanted to make to Blue Sound, and they've just brought out some absolutely amazing stuff. First thing they've done is they have changed the physical appearance. Instead of being a pretty diamond shape, it's now rectangular, and it's much more practical, much more usable, and much easier to put into systems. In this case of the Vault, it's still a 2 terabyte hard drive. They have added other features onto this. For example, they can now stream from tablets, Bluetooth, or smartphones, either or. If you have music on these, you can stream directly to it, as well as store music on it. They have also added an input onto it. Now, where that becomes useful is if you have a CD player, a Blu-ray player that you want to hook up into the system and play it through the entire house, you can hook it up into one of their devices, any one of their devices, and it will now stream to all the devices hooked up into the system. So it makes it a lot more practical, a lot more usable, and a lot more fun. This is probably the most addictive system you will ever come across. You have so much music at your fingertips. You have your own CDs, you have just about every radio station in the world, and millions upon millions of songs on streaming audio at full CD resolution. If you can't find something to listen to, it doesn't exist. So this is another piece from Blue Sound that will keep most wives very, very happy. Instead of having a big stereo system with lots and lots of components, this is your entire stereo, this and a set of speakers. It will pull music off your computer if that's where you want to store it. It will do internet radio, so you can have your radio stations from all over the world. But it will also let you hook a TV up into it. So now your entire system is one tiny little box. It could be hidden away and controlled through an iPad or any other tablet or smartphone. And just quite simply by moving your finger, we have music. So come on down to Wilson Audio at 5740 East Broadway and take a listen and play with some of our toys, and let's see if we can't give the gift of music to someone for Christmas.
Get involved in the conversation on our Facebook and Twitter page, and go to our website, mydreamhometv.com, and find great local resources that will turn your house into your dream home.
My Dream Home is brought to you by Patio Pools, local family fun since 1969.
Welcome to America's Mattress, the sleep you need guaranteed. I'm Jeff Saunders, the owner. We're a locally owned sleep shop. We have 2 locations in town. We're on Grant and Tucson Boulevard and Oracle and McGee. We deliver, we set up, we remove your old mattress. We offer the largest Serta selection in town. We believe Serta makes the best mattress for the value. Come on down for a good night's sleep, and you won't have to count these sheep ever again.
I'm excited to welcome to the show Lyons Whitmore from California Lighting Design. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, right now is a great time of year. Everybody's in that festive holiday spirit, and you help people enhance that.
We do. We are an outdoor lighting company. We do Christmas lights, landscape lights, but this time of year we're just hitting the ground running doing Christmas lights day after day after day.
Years ago, I would have to get up on ladders, I would have to get out different items, I'd have to go to the store and buy extension cords, lights, everything else. You actually take care of that for families from start to finish.
We do. The average family probably spends $300 or $400 a year on redoing material, extension cords, lights, not including the time they spend in labor, the hours of coming home trying to track down bad bulbs, trying to make it all work. We come out, we provide a service that provides the material, the cords, the labor, we put it up, we take it down, we store it. We really want you to just come home and enjoy Christmas and not come home and go, oh, I gotta find a bad bulb.
Now, one of the things that I really like about that is you're a professional, you do this every single day. It's gonna turn out a heck of a lot better than me, the amateur guy that does this maybe once a year.
We don't really staple. We have clips for different style roofs, for tiles, for shingles, for parapets. We really have the right material to make the lights look tight, look clean, point in the right direction, do the right thing.
You know, Christmas is around the corner. You can still take care of those families and get it up before the entire holiday season's over.
As long as I have material, turnaround time is about 4 or 5 days from the time we have an appointment and figure out what you're going to buy to the time that we install and the lights are turned on.
Now, do you sit down with the families and decide on a design or something like that? How does that work?
You know what? We can come in. There's families who do the same design every year. That's what they do. That's what they love. and we will come in and facilitate that design for them. I went to a house the other day and the lady goes, I have no idea what I want. What do you think would look great? And we will custom design it, or we will facilitate your own design.
And the biggest thing is the end product. They have a beautiful home that they can showcase to the neighborhood, to their family members and their friends, and really enjoy that holiday spirit.
That's correct.
So Lyons, tell the folks at home how they can contact you to meet with them to get this process started.
The best way to contact us is to call us. Our phone number is 520-668-1151, or look at our website, californialightingdesign.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us. I appreciate it.
I'm Valerie Lavender.
And I'm Art Flores. We are the owners of Tumacacori Mesquite Sawmill. Our business is primarily the sale of mesquite lumber as well as mesquite interiors.
Well, we specialize in everything from small items like shelving all the way to larger items, mantles, dining tables, entertainment centers, just about anything that a customer challenges us with.
Tumacacori Mesquite is the premier source for local indigenous Sonoran desert velvet mesquite. We acquire mesquite logs through various sources, through BLM, land restoration, land development, even monsoon damage or end of life. Trees are acquired that are coming down anyway for one reason or another. We bring them in here, we mill them into quality planks, lumber, if you will, and then we find markets for that lumber.
We bring down trees that are meant to come down, and everything that we bring back we turn into usable product. Actually, when we harvest a tree, before we take it down, we're analyzing the tree to make sure that we're bringing back everything that we can use. And from there, we turn it into lumber and usable product. Stumps are turned into table bases, and even the sawdust is collected every week and given to a local organic farm that puts it into their compost embedding.
We take our milled lumber and we turn that into mantles. That's probably one of our biggest product lines for fireplace applications. And we sell to homeowners, builders, even operations such as the Two-Bat Golf Resort. We've also done larger applications like bars, entertainment centers, even locker rooms for the resort in particular.
We also have our smaller material that we don't turn into lumber, we turn into craft items, and we have our cutting boards, which is a very popular item, and crosses that are sold in galleries all across the U.S.
I take a lot of pride in the manner of how we harvest our product, our mesquite product. Again, it's responsibly harvested, and it's quite rewarding to be able to take something as inherently imperfect as our desert mesquite and turn into something as refined as a dinette set or an entertainment center. So very rewarding in that regard.
So to find out more about Tumacacori Mesquite Sawmill, you can look us up online at www.mesquitedesign.com. We also have a Facebook page. You can call us 520-398-9356, or we would love to show you around and tell you our story and give you a tour.
We're out on location at Hacienda De Mexico, and we're here with one of the owners, Anna Maria Schelling. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Now, you guys have a lot of lovely pieces in here, especially, the artwork that you've done. And I am always impressed whenever I come in here, whether it be the teak wood, the ironwork, whatever it is. Can you tell the audience at home about the store and how you guys got started?
Yeah. We're a family business, and it started before I was born with my parents, and then they retired. We came to the States, and my mother opened a store with my brother, starting with my brother. She, her name was Ana Vizcaino. She is responsible for the love that we have for furniture, the craftsmanship, and in the customer service that we believe must be present all the time.
So Anna Maria, this is a really exciting thing that you guys do. You design and manufacture your own furniture here in Tucson, but you also get pieces from Mexico and you bring it into the store as well. What's that whole experience like for you?
It's, you know, the beauty about going to Mexico and bringing pieces is the people. They are the best craftsmanship that there are. So those are the pieces like this one that are made in Mexico.
Sure.
And we manufacture there and we bring it here. However, since times have changed, since 2008, we have begun to manufacture here in Tucson, and that's
Right.
where all of our custom pieces are done.
And not only can they get beautiful pieces here, but it's beautiful pieces that are made here.
Yes.
You guys have a lot of teak furniture, and teak is great for a lot of things inside your home or actually outside as well. Is that right?
Yes, it's a beautiful wood. All of our teak furniture is reclaimed wood. That is the furniture that we are bringing. We have a great source from India. And so we pick very unique, specific pieces that fit with the Mexican furniture.
So they really blend well together.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
and they're beautiful. I mean, looking at the chair and table set that I would use on, say, by my pool or something like that, those are amazing pieces. They really do stand up to the sunlight that we get here. Is that right?
They do. There's a lot of pieces that can go outdoors and wear very well without any cracking.
When I think of Tucson and I think of the design elements there, I think of it as a rustic look. Would you agree with that?
It is a rustic look. Some people think that rustic is something very old that is going to fall apart.
Right.
But rustic can also be very strong wood that looks old, has like an old soul. But you could say that it looks old, but it's strong.
Sure, definitely. Now I'm actually going to go talk to Carol, and she's going to show me a couple other items.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
We have here Carol Peabody, the other owner of Hacienda De Mexico. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Now, one of the things that I know that we just talked about teak, but the other thing that you guys design and manufacture that's totally beautiful is your ironwork. And I know this piece here has a great wood top to it, but the legs are really nice. Tell me about your ironwork.
Well, as you said, we design and manufacture it. What makes it unique is that it's naturally oxidized. So every piece that comes to us has a little different patina to it.
Really?
Depending on the weather conditions. So it may come with a little rust in it. It may have some blues, may have some browns. A lot of our ironwork is hand forged.
Okay.
So every piece is unique. And again, we do custom designs.
So not only is it unique, it's one of a kind, really.
Absolutely.
Now, I've seen the tables that you guys do that are amazing. You know, whether it be a coffee table, end table, these kinds of tables. What other items do you do that are iron in nature? Is it like your chandeliers, your lighting?
Yes, all of our chandeliers in iron we do. All the iron mirrors that you see, table and floor lamps.
Okay.
You can come in with a design for maybe a candelabra.
Really?
And we can do that for you.
If somebody is out looking for furniture, what makes you guys different?
I think one of the big things that makes us different is that we are locally owned.
Right.
And customer service is the ultimate for us.
And I've seen that firsthand.
Thank you. We have no problems, we only have solutions. And so that's what we want people to know when they come into our store, that we are here for them.
Now, for the folks at home that would love to come down and see this beautiful showroom, how can they get down here?
Well, once you're on Grant, we are at 4380 East Grant Road, and we are a block and a half west of Swan.
Excellent.
And we are a large freestanding building with a big burgundy awning, and we're hard to miss.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Get involved in the conversation on our Facebook and Twitter page, and go to our website, mydreamhometv.com, and find great local resources that will turn your house into your dream home.
My Dream Home is brought to you by Rail Yard, upscale urban offices for sophisticated professionals.
Rebeth made my bathroom beautiful. Everyone loves it. Including me, sister, so I'm doing it too. The selections are amazing and it's so affordable.
And right now, Rebath is offering half-off labor on a complete bathroom remodel. Plus, you'll get free in-home design estimates too.
We even got a walk-in tub for Mom. Rebath was a great call. Glad I can help, sister.
Rebath, 322-0120, 322-0120.
I'm excited to welcome to the show Senior Loan Officer at Nova Home Loans, Rich Hillman. Thank you for being on the show.
Glad to be back.
Yeah, you were on our very first episode of My Dream Home, and I'm really excited to have you back. So for the folks at home, that want to find out more about you and your team, tell us about your team.
Well, I've got a great team. I've been at Nova Home Loans for going on 16 years, just got my 15-year plaque, and absolutely love coming to work every day and love what I do.
Rich, I was actually one of those people that rented for a long time because I didn't think I could qualify to get into that home. Plus, I didn't have the down payment. But when I found out that I could actually get assistance and I could qualify, it made a big difference, and I actually saved money each month. My rent was more than what I paid for the house.
Yeah, that's a great statement. What we find out is that people choose to rent because they don't have that down payment and they don't have the credit scores they think to get into a home loan. But at Nova Home Loans, we have an in-house credit services department that helps them work through their credit issues and get their credit better. And in Southern Arizona, we have several down payment assistance programs. We have the Pima County bond that will give you down payment assistance money. And with USDA, they offer 100% financing. And VA, if they're a veteran, they can get a home loan with no money down whatsoever.
There are really so many programs out there. I really think it's the idea of the government to try to get as many people as possible into a home. That's why they have these programs. And that's why I think right now is a great time for people to buy.
Oh yeah, with the interest rates as low as they are, and they're hopefully staying low for the rest of the year, we're hoping that more and more people are going to get into some homes here before those interest rates start going up a little bit.
So Rich, you guys do more than just new mortgages. You guys actually help people refinance, help them get rid of that PMI, that mortgage insurance, and really help them get a better rate, especially if they're over 4%.
Yeah, I would urge anybody out there to give me a call if they're over 4% interest rate. Getting rid of mortgage insurance is huge. There's a point where if they have that 20% equity in the home, they could get rid of mortgage insurance, and they can save them a lot of money because that is not tax deductible. And with the low interest rates that are out there now, and a combination of possibly getting rid of mortgage insurance and getting a lower interest rate could save them thousands of dollars over the life of the loan.
Definitely. For the folks at home that want to find out more about you guys and how they can get pre-qualified for that home, what's the best way for them to do that?
Well, they can always call me at 520-548-1555, and or they can go to my website, which is my name, richhillman.com. That's RICHHILLMAN.com.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, if you missed any part of today's show or you just want to watch it again, go to mydreamhometv.com. I'm Jody Hinkle, and I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday at 8 a.m. right here on ABC KGUN 9.